The Democrat Party in the last couple of years has become a complete and total joke. I don't think anyone's gonna really disagree with that assessment. I mean, guys, this party has learned nothing. And in fact, they're doubling down, no, tripling down on the radical crap within their party. Instead of realizing, oh wait, the American people, they hate what the Democrat Party has turned into. This is not the Democrat Party from 30 years ago, no. This party has completely lost it. They're insane. And now, they're not just targeting Republicans or whatever. No. Now, they're going after Gretchen Whitmer of Michigan, a Democrat governor who just 2 minutes ago, everyone loved. Everyone was saying she's the future of the Democrat Party. She should run in 2028. She's a big overperformer. She can win. Just 5 minutes ago, that's what everyone was saying. But now, the Democrat Party has just turned on Gretchen Whitmer, which sounds absolutely crazy. Like, wait, huh? Wait, just 5 minutes ago, you loved her, but now you're turning on her? Yeah, because of one thing. One single image made these people turn on Gretchen Whitmer. This picture right here. Now, the context is Whitmer was at the Oval Office a couple days ago. I think most people heard about this. And the Democrat Party, they're furious now. Their base, they're so insane that now they are affiliating Gretchen Whitmer with Orange Man. They're saying Orange Man bad, Gretchen Whitmer is now bad because she's with Donald Trump. She said something with Trump. She's a part of the GOP now. You can't make this up. This isn't a joke, by the way. The New York Times is reporting she had not expected to be there, standing in front of the cameras as President Trump signed executive orders punishing those who oppose his 2020 election lies. Then Mr. Trump's aides surprised her on Wednesday by ushering her into the Oval Office, not for her scheduled one-on-one meeting with the president, but for a politically loaded appearance before the press corps. She found herself an unwilling participant in his unending reality show, with photos of her rocketing around group chats of Democratic strategists who wondered what on earth she was doing. Yeah, so these Democrat strategists, these idiots that run the party, they now hate Whitmer.
And let's usher in, as President Trump says, a golden age of American manufacturing.
They're now saying, why is she participating with the Orange Man? These people have lost their minds so much that this single picture somehow killed the political career of Whitmer? I mean, what? That's the Democrat Party of 2025, everybody. One single picture can kill a political career, and not for something damning. All she did was show up, and that's it. That's the only reason the Democrat Party hates her now. You really can't make this up. When I first heard about this, I thought this was a joke. I thought this was a parody. It's like, no way. There is no way that they're going to try to get rid of Gretchen Whitmer because of one picture. But apparently, no. Democrat strategists, they were losing their minds. Like, they're saying, what is she doing? She's backstabbing us. She's a traitor. These people have gone insane. Trump derangement syndrome is a real thing. This cannot be real. We have to be living in a simulation. There is no way that these people are about to throw out Gretchen Whitmer because of this picture. Again, it's nothing damning. All she did was show up, say like 5 words, and leave. That's all that happened. But now these idiots of the Democrat Party, they're now convinced that Whitmer is an agent of Trump. She's pro-Trump. She loves him. It's like, are you freaking serious? You morons loved her just 5 minutes ago, but now they hate her guts. I mean, this is stupid. But the funny thing is, I would not be surprised if Trump did this on purpose. If he purposely had Gretchen Whitmer there when the media was there, so they would take pictures, and now these Democrat strategists, they've seen it now, and now they're losing their minds. They're like, oh my goodness, Whitmer's a backstabber. She backstabbed us. I'm starting to wonder because, for those that don't know, Democrats consider Gretchen Whitmer to be one of their strongest recruits for 2028. That's just a fact, all right? The Democrat Party, they believe Whitmer is one of their top recruits. And listen, I've always said that she's kind of overrated. Like, yeah, she won by a lot in 2018, but in 2022, but that's because of shitty candidates and all that. But even then, you cannot deny the fact that she is a fairly strong candidate in 2022. I know this is a governor race, it's completely different, and she was going against Tudor Dixon. Tudor Dixon was incredibly weak, but she won by 11. Gretchen Whitmer won by 11 points. Trump won the state by a point and a half. So Whitmer obviously has some cross appeal. Like, look at Macomb County. Trump won this area by 13 points. It's a very blue collar area. And Gretchen Whitmer, she won it by 5. Which I understand, partially that's because Tudor Dixon was an awful candidate. I understand that. But you cannot deny the fact that she ran it up in Macomb County. All right, she ran it up here. It's a very blue-collar area. It's an area that used to be a Democrat area, but now is a very Trump area. That's just a fact. Trump won it by 15 points, and Gretchen Whitmer won it by 5. So she obviously has some appeal to Trump voters. Again, that's partially because she went against Tudor Dixon, but still, you cannot deny the fact that, yeah, she did pretty damn good in Macomb County, these other more Republican areas. Like, look at, Bay County. She won it by 3. Trump won Bay County by 14. Yeah, so it's clear she has crossover appeal. It's not just a theory, it's a fact. Does that mean she's going to win 2028 or whatever? No. But it does mean that she is a fairly strong recruit. Which, again, not as strong as some people think she is, but still, she's a decent enough candidate where she could probably do good in Michigan. But now the Democrat Party, these people are so deranged that they don't want that now. They don't want the electoral strength of Whitmer, even though 5 minutes ago, they all loved her because of this single picture. Trump derangement syndrome is going to be the death of this party. But now this party is so insane that you look at the wiki page and you look who might run. I mean, they're rooting for Jamie Raskin, Tim Walz, Stephen A. Smith. I mean, you look at other names like Cory Booker. Everyone loves him now, even though he would be an awful candidate. It's like, really? These are the options of the Democrat Party? And meanwhile, the only good recruits they could run are Josh Shapiro and Gretchen Whitmer. And more than likely, they're not going to win a primary. Josh Shapiro for obvious reasons, and Gretchen Whitmer because, hey, she was seen in a picture in the Oval Office when Trump was president. It just, I can't get over this. These people are so deranged that they would rather throw out an electorally viable candidate in the name of spiting the orange man. This party is insane. There's no other way to put it. I mean, how can anyone look at this map right here in Michigan and say, oh, we don't want that. We don't want a state that voted for Trump by 1.5, but voted for Whitmer by 11. We don't want that. Instead, we're going to push for some shit candidate like Jasmine Crockett or AOC. I mean, that's the Democrat establishment. They want AOC now. They want Jasmine Crockett. That's who they want. Imagine saying that a couple years ago. Wait, you people want Jasmine Crockett? She's one of the few Democrats that I really believe would lose in a landslide to J.D. Vance. Like, not just Vance gets like 320. No, there's a chance Vance gets like 350 against her. A real landslide. But the Democrat Party, the Trump derangement syndrome is so bad that they might get rid of Whitmer because of this picture. I don't see her winning the nomination now. I mean, no matter what the Democrat Party wants, the voters, they're going to look at this and say, she betrayed us. I mean, even the strategists are saying this. The people that run the party, they're such dumbasses that they're looking at this picture in disgust, saying, what is she doing? Why is she backstabbing us? It is unbelievable. But really, is it that big of a surprise that this party is doing this? Is it really? I don't think so. I don't think it's that big of a surprise. I mean, this party, they're going to promote somebody like Cory Booker because of a shitty speech, right? For however long it was, like 28 hours or whatever. But they're going to go after Whitmer. They're never going to pick someone like Shapiro, who's actually electorally viable. But no, they're going to pick Cory Booker or Jasmine Crockett or AOC because of a TikTok or something. I don't get it. I don't get what this party's trying to do. And you wonder why I believe that even if Trump's popularity goes down a couple points, Republicans are still favored in 2028. Because the Democrat Party, they're so hated. They're like at 21% approval. It is getting awful. No one likes this party. They're getting killed on basically every single issue. And, this is the big part, they're not going to pick someone that could actually win. They're not going to pick a Whitmer type who can hold the line in Michigan and Wisconsin and Pennsylvania. They're not going to pick Josh Shapiro who can do the same thing. No, they're going to pick a nutcase like Crockett, like AOC, like Cory Booker because of this. Just, this party is not serious. This party is so incompetent. They're ran by dumbasses now. I mean, guys, when you pick someone like David Hogg and Malcolm Kenyatta, when that's your leadership, yeah, you're gonna have a lot of problems. But this party, they have made Trump derangement syndrome part of their DNA. That's all they can think about. Only thing they care about is what Trump thinks. If Trump says the sky is blue, they're going to say the sky is actually green. If he says it's sunny out, they're going to say it's a blizzard. That's a Democrat Party. Anything he says, they do the opposite. And that's another reason they're so unpopular. I mean, guys, they're taking stances on 80-20 issues that only 20% of Americans agree with. Yeah, I wonder why this party is so hated. Gee, I wonder why. This party has completely lost it. I find it so funny that they might actually go after Whitmer because of this. Because of one picture, and I still believe that Trump kind of did on purpose. He knew that this party is so insane that when they see one picture of Whitmer in the Oval Office, they're going to lose their shit. And everyone's lost their shit, and now everyone wants Crockett, they want AOC, they're going to pick a nutcase over somebody that could actually win. Can anyone explain the strategy to me? Do they want to lose on purpose? I'm being dead serious when I ask that. Do they want to lose on purpose? Because at this point, I'm becoming convinced that this party, that either TDS has become so bad that they can't function properly, which is really the biggest reason and probably the likely scenario what happened here, or they want to lose on purpose. Like, they don't want to win 2028. Like, they know they're going to probably lose. So you know what? Let's get rid of Whitmer. Let's get rid of Shapiro. Let's run it back with, like, Bernie or AOC. If that's their strategy, this party's going to die. This party's on its deathbed already. And all Republicans got to do is not collapse in popularity, right? They're not popular whatsoever. But if they stay at, like, 45% or 40%, that's not good. But Democrats right now, they're at, like, 21%, if that. They're so low that there's a non-zero chance they crack single digits in the next couple of years because they keep picking the wrong stance on every single issue despite the Orange Man. So again, a lot could happen. It's very early. We don't know for sure what's going to happen, but if you're Gretchen Whitmer, well, you know your political career's dead. I think at this moment she knew it was over. I mean, when she covered her face like this, because she knew if people saw her at the Oval Office, you know, with Trump there, she knew that it's over. She knew that these people would respond horribly. They would lose their minds. TDS is so bad that they don't even want Whitmer in the Oval Office. I just can't get over that. But we'll see what happens. Anything could theoretically happen. I mean, it's 2025. A couple more years until the primary really kicks in. But right now, it looks like the Democrat Party, they're going to take out Gretchen Whitmer despite the Orange Man, which would be absolutely hilarious and really would be a huge win for Trump and Vance because now one of the strongest Democrats is out of the picture. Anyways, folks, thank you so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, and of course, join the channel today. Godspeed to all of you.